Welcome, folks, to episode 50 of the Flag to Flag podcast. And we have not a whole lot to talk about, but some big things happening across the world of motorsports. As always, your two favorite hosts, John and Chad, are here. I am not Chad. That is not John in the six hat. Chad, how are you doing?
I am doing good. I've got one more day left in this session, and then I will have 6 more 6-week sessions until I graduate.
Just like your hat?
Yes. Shout out Abel McKnight, whose hat I'm wearing this week. I like wearing a lot of local drivers' hats. Like last week I was wearing Garcia Racing hat,
Right.
So, I like wearing all sorts of drivers' hats. But just excited to be done with school. John, what do you have going on? We had a fun weekend.
It lagged a little bit right there. We'll see how it chops up. I had a fun weekend. I had a pretty interesting weekend.
We both did.
Yeah, we both did. I was on an event for 6 hours on Saturday morning, and then we celebrated our good friend Jesse Binkley's 25th birthday. To the birthday boy there. And I don't know what he's grabbing. This could be anything, folks. So
I'm throwing something away.
I was like, could be grabbing something. I don't know what that could be. But that was fun. That was a good time. Then had Cup race on Sunday, which was a blast to watch. So we'll talk about that. But happy belated birthday, Jesse. Get a shout out on the podcast. We did the same thing this weekend, so I already kind of know what you did. So you drove back to Ohio, did some fun stuff. Where were you Friday? What did you do Friday?
Friday, I was, it's basically all but public knowledge now. Friday, I was at the shop all day in Springfield, Tennessee. And I will be back. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to spoil this week's Flag to Flag at the track.
Oh,
because I do have a really cool one, but I was getting a race car ready.
Nice. Gonna be fun
for an event. So yeah,
fun to see what happens there. So, speaking of events, let's kind of dive through a little bit what we're going to talk about. We got some IndyCar off-season content and news, Formula One talk there. Got some Formula E news, local racing report, obviously, and we talk about Charlotte, the Roval coming up, Kansas, what happened this past weekend. But starting off with IndyCar, 2 quick things, nothing really huge outside of the fact that Mick Schumacher is just going to test an IndyCar at IMS, the road course with RLL. Always say that wrong.
Rahal, Lanigan, Letterman.
Racing. Yep. So
racing
I would love to see what Mick could do in IndyCar if he could make the cut. See a Schumacher race again would be great, especially in an open wheel series. He's been doing some stuff over in some hypercar stuff, I believe. So that's going to be exciting. And then Japanese driver Kakuna Shin Ota is going to test with Meyer Shank this week. Love to see the worldwide representation that IndyCar's bringing. They've had it for a while, but seeing maybe, drivers from different parts of the world that we don't see as many of going into IndyCar, always cool to see there. So we'll see. That's going to be a fun test. I'm curious to see how Schumacher's going to do and see what his lap times are going to be, because that's going to be the big test. What are his lap times?
Absolutely. The article states, Meyer Shank Racing, MSR, announced September 29th that Japanese driver Kakunushin for an announcer, I am horrible with names.
So you may want to switch your day job then if you don't know, because that's all you have to do is have to read names.
Kakunushin Ohata, also one of Acura's Meyer Shank Racing's IMSA endurance drivers, so no stranger to Meyer Shank.
Yep.
Will take part in an NTT IndyCar test Wednesday, October 1st, tomorrow, as of recording this, at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Ota, 26 years old, has built a strong reputation in Japan's top open-wheel categories. He competes in the highly competitive Super Formula Championship, where he has earned 4 podium finishes this season including 3 victories, and is 3rd in the championship standings. So obviously, he has the criteria to do it.
Yeah, he can go out there and get it done. So really curious to see how that's going to go. That's exciting news there. And with Mick going, testing at the IMS road course, we'll see what that looks like. IndyCar though, nothing else really. Nothing else that can. Nothing
Yeah,
too big.
in IndyCar, it's the off season for them. They're all kind of chilling out. But yeah, when there's more news to come out, you will hear about it. We had a lot of news in the driver market last race, but yeah. But what do you say? Let's move on early here to Formula One.
Yeah, F1. So we're going into a race week this week. It'll be Singapore. Love the track. Love the race. Going to be a good one, hopefully.
Always a good one.
Still, same drivers eligible: Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc. But going to talk about some different things. The big one, Chad, and you could start it off. Unbelievable to see this.
There's 2 that we have on the list here that are a little bit unbelievable to see, in my opinion.
True. Yeah, go ahead. What happened?
But I think let's go with the elephant in the room here. And I think our friend Lindsay at Jesse's party said it best. There are some people who are meant to do certain things in this world. Max Verstappen was meant to drive race cars. Not only did he make his GT3 debut, at the Nürburgring, he made his GT3 category debut at the Nürburgring and won.
Not only won, he won by like a second. Or excuse me, a minute. He won by a minute. I think. I can't I'm trying to look up the official.
Was it WEC?
No, it wasn't WEC.
Oh.
It was the NLS, the Nürburgring. It was their series there. And so he won by, I believe, it was a minute, I want to say, which is just stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah, just like
winning by 10 seconds on a road course is insane. Yeah. Winning by a minute is insane.
Granted, it's a long lap. Don't get me wrong. It's a long lap. But
still.
Yeah, you're right. Lindsay's 100% correct. Some people are meant to do certain things. He's meant to drive a car. And one driver that we saw get back in a car was the Phoenix himself. Roman Grosjean did a test with Haas, which is just absolutely just such a sentimental moment. I mean, to see him back in the car, see him back on board a Haas machine, and it's kind of surreal. And it was 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, I can't believe it's been that long since we've seen Grosjean in a Formula One car. Obviously, he's been doing other things you had him in IndyCar, you had him driving in WEC. Now he's in IndyCar again with Prema. So, a lot of stuff going on there. But Grosjean tested with Haas. Really cool moment there. One sad piece of news we will have to report, which is sad for me. I was very sad when I woke up and saw this news.
I was sad about it too, just because I know the feeling.
Yeah. So Lewis Hamilton's floof Roscoe is now up with all the other floofs up there in heaven, in floof heaven. So hate to see that for Lewis, but it's something that I think not totally unexpected. Those kind of dogs don't live as long comparatively to other dogs. So so it was definitely sad. Hated to see that. Did shed a little bit of a tear, because now I think Lewis is going to be fully in his villain arc. He's just going to come out there and just he's not going to care. He's like, I'm it's a joke, Chad. It's a joke.
Calm down here.
It's a joke, Chad. He's going to come out and win every single race for the rest of eternity. He's going to win 10 championships. No, I'm kidding.
Gosh.
It's sad news there.
Yeah. Anyone who has a dog, It's a horrible feeling, and in a way, it shows that these guys they're human. They're just like us. All right, they just have a really cool job,
Yeah, for
and
real. Yep.
and a lot of these guys, like going back to Roman Grosjean, like he was talking about the helmet he wore for the test. He was supposed to wear that helmet for his last race with Haas, but he didn't get to because of that big crash. He said, like, my daughters, designed the helmet. And then we hear this past weekend in NASCAR with Tyler Reddick,
Right.
which we'll get more into that, but these guys, they're human. All right, like just like Jesse said, it's just a title.
Yeah, we're all human beings at the end of the day. We're all just people doing different things, different skill sets. And that's, I think, the biggest thing is, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this, where they almost put, like, it's looking up to somebody is one thing, but like idolizing in a negative way is a completely different aspect, where you are I forget the term, but it's where you feel so attached to a driver or to a figure that it's like becomes a detriment to your own personal, mental health, right? I think that's something that is, especially with social media and how connected people are now, it can be a byproduct because of how easy it is to get access to your favorite drivers or your favorite teams or your favorite actors or your favorite creators, right? So
the amount of people
struck a chord here.
The amount of people who fall into that category with Taylor Swift is like,
I know people who are purposely, or I've seen, don't know if it's actually true, but that are like purposely trying to get married in the same year that Taylor Swift is getting married, just because she's getting married. Not because, I want to find the love of my life. I want to get married in the same year that Taylor got married.
No.
Like, what are you doing with yourself? Like, get a grip on life. Taylor doesn't care about you. Not in a rude way. You're just a person to her. Just like she's a person to you. Well, maybe not to you. But, like, it's crazy. It's crazy sometimes.
I mean, congratulations to Taylor and Travis Kelce.
Oh, sure. Long time coming. Come on.
Exactly. Like, I'm very happy about it. But, I mean, you look at stuff like, looping this back to Formula One, like, some of the fan bases in Formula One are
it's intense. It's intense. That's the best way. That's how I'm going to phrase that. It's an intense situationship.
Like,
for sure.
Like, even me, like, Formula One, like, I'll obviously cheer. I cheer for Haas because they're American team. I'm going to cheer for Cadillac because they're the American team. I cheer for Pierre Gasly because he's the number 10. I have my guys who, I kind of like, but, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I'm going to sleep just fine at night, no matter, like, where they finish.
Yeah. It's,
like,
that's the thing. It's, you can be upset. I've been upset I hundreds of times because of whatever when it comes to sports.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day,
anytime the Cowboys play.
Oh, yeah, it's rough. But, like, you got to realize, like, there's a point to where, okay, is it too much?
Yeah, like,
but it's interesting to see what's happening overall in the world of Formula One. Again, we got a race weekend, kind of steering the ship back on course here. Did want to mention this. It wasn't in the pre-notes, but I added it in. Jack Daniels is now an official partner of McLaren. That's really sick. I hope at some point, we probably never will see this, but obviously Lynchburg, Tennessee, the Tennessee ties, the orange with McLaren, maybe get a power tee on the car. That'd be great. I know there's no connection between, like, Jack Daniels and the university as like a team.
Why you want the University of Tennessee on a Formula One car?
Sure. Well, hey, get me to become a McLaren fan, put a damn power tee on that, and get Leclerc behind the wheel, there's reports that Leclerc could be looked at by Mercedes, McLaren, and Aston Martin for 2027 Don't know how factual that is, but I will. Oh no, we froze. No, we're good. I can't tell if we froze. Are we good? Can you hear me?
You did a little bit, but the upload's good. It's good. Once again, it's another flag to flag episode.
Exactly. Technical difficulties. Also, I will follow Leclerc anywhere he goes. Anywhere.
Bandwagon.
Red Bull.
All right.
Bandwagon. That's the opposite of a bandwagon.
Really? I thought that. I don't know what bandwagon.
So it's a different because like I will always be a Ferrari fan, but I will always be a Leclerc fan. So I'm following the driver, not the team per se. So like I do that with athletes. So like Micah Parsons left the Cowboys, went to play for the Packers. I will always support Parsons, but I'm not a Packers fan. So it's it's just like William. If Byron ever drives anywhere, I'll probably cheer for him wherever he goes. Right. So there, yeah, that's a bandwagon is when you're hopping on to the winning team
just because they're winning.
Just because they're wining. It's Leclerc is definitely not winning right now. So we have nothing to worry about there. But over that, we have Singapore picks. Chad, thoughts?
After the past few weeks, it is hard to rule out Verstappen.
Okay. So, are you? Can I?
You know what? Just because I want a good championship battle, give me Verstappen.
Wow. You went for it. You fell for it. You fell for the bait. So in our chat or in our document, I just typed instead of his name because that's what he goes by. Or if you want to do the Dutch national anthem, I can start singing that because I know that by heart. I sing it to sleep every night because it's how often it's played. Not really. I don't.
I was about to say we will do this right now.
No. So my pick. Give me Piastri. Dude's going to come out there. I mean, Lando's obviously very good here, but I think he's going to come out and be like, you know what? I binned it last week. Or 2 weeks ago. I'm going to come out here and show people why I am the best current Formula One driver in the current car that I'm in right now. I'm better than my teammate. I am better than Max in a subpar car. So I'm going to come out here and put on a show. I would not expect him, or it would not surprise me if he went out there. Maybe he might not get pole, depending on how Max does in the conditions. But I think he will lead the most laps. He will win the race. He'll be up there all day long. So give me Piastri to win.
Singapore
and let us know in the
Singapore is a brutal race.
It is, especially for Max. Max hasn't been great there. Let us know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube who your pick is for the Singapore GP, because Chad's going with the driver who's won the last two races. I'm going with the driver who's leading the point standings right now. I do think it'll be podium. I think it'll be McLaren, Red Bull. I think Oscar, Lando, Max is my podium there. But in Formula One, other news, that really kind of is it. There's slight news about the Felipe Massa lawsuit that's going to be going to trial with the Lewis Hamilton.
Heard anything on this?
With the Lewis Hamilton suing, it's the whole championship debacle from 2008.
That's still going on?
It's still going on, but they're officially having the trial. I think it was this week.
Why?
Because he's suing for $82 million. He wants the championship back. Yeah, so latest news. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, the hearings begin. It's in October, I think. I think that's
Felipe. What's his nationality? Felipe Massa.
I believe he is. Oh my gosh! Don't tell me. I think he's Brazilian.
All right.
Brazilian.
So where does this take place? Does it take place in Brazil? Does it take place in England? Does it take place? Well, I mean,
it's in England. It's in England. Yeah, it's in England. So
why does he think he didn't win the championship? I'm confused.
Because it was the Crashgate stuff. It was. I mean, it's a big scandal.
Okay, but you can't change the results of a race once it's done.
You can't change the results. I'm lagging really bad because I have an article up on my left. Um, you can't change the results of the race. You can change the results of the championship, though, because if they I'm reading this now. If I'm not mistaken, quote unquote, Felipe Massa is pursuing $82 million in damages as a result of losing the 2008 Formula One World Championship. The Brazilian claims the outcome of that year's Singapore GP, a race known to be interfered with, changed the outcome of the title. And he believes that by doing nothing, let's see. I don't know if he is going to try to overturn it or just get damages. But
what damages?
From winning, I would assume financial. I'm going to assume spot. I'm going to assume.
You're a Formula One driver. What financial damages did you get from not winning the championship?
The purse. The race winnings, the championship money, all that stuff, probably.
Big whoop! You're a Formula One driver. You finished second in the championship, something Lance Stroll will never do. Big freaking whoop!
Now, as a Ferrari fan, it is slightly painful to hear that, but yes, you're right. So I think it is just the damages, the $82 million. I don't know if there's anything else. So that's going on. So yay, fun. Major lawsuits in Formula One, major lawsuits in NASCAR, all this fun stuff. And meanwhile, in Formula E, Felipe Jerkovic signed a multi-year deal to race with Andretti in the upcoming 2025-2026 season. Felipe Jerkovic was the reserve driver for Aston Martin.
Okay, good for him. These lawsuits, no, we're not getting away from this quite yet, all right? We've covered 2 topics and we're not halfway through the episode yet. We need to drag this out a little bit first, okay? So.
Soapbox Chad, you have the floor.
Here we go. I'm doing this, okay? First lawsuit. All right, we have 2 lawsuits going on, major lawsuits in racing right now, one of which I didn't even know was still going on. The other one is NASCAR, all right? This Formula One one. All right, hold on. You know what? Let me get some water. This Formula One, all right? You didn't win the championship. Big whoop. All right? Like, this is some 2021 Formula One crap. All right? 2021, I can kind of understand.
I'll politely interrupt. Do you know, the whole thing that happened in 2008? I mean, it's probably
yes, we got Crashgate, we got all that stuff, but
it's more obvious in 2008 than 2021.
2021 was a direct, like, the race director just did not follow the rules.
Well, in 2020 or 2008, I mean, you had a teammate intentionally cause something for the other teammate to win.
Okay, teams not following the rules. Guess what? That happens every week in racing.
Well,
all across the board.
Sure. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Soapbox.
So you have that lawsuit, okay? But why are you suing someone for what? $82 million? $82 million because you didn't win a championship. Why are you suing Hamilton and not the team that caused the crash gate? Who exactly is he suing?
I want to say it was Hamilton.
What did Hamilton have to do with anything?
Excuse me. It's against Formula One, the FIA, and Bernie Ecclestone for the loss of the 2008 World Championship.
Okay.
So he's suing Formula One. So it's exactly, he's not suing Lewis Hamilton. So
Okay. My apologies. I thought he was suing Lewis Hamilton. All right, I don't agree with everything Lewis Hamilton does, but it doesn't make sense to sue him for that. All right. I just don't get why you would do that. Okay, okay. And then this whole NASCAR lawsuit, it's gotten so complicated that I don't even know what's happening at this point. I don't know who's suing who at this point.
I don't report on it because it's just so over my head. Like, I'm reading gibberish.
There's so much happening, and it's changing so much. Like, I don't know. But that's the end of that. That's going to be a clip.
The rant. It is.
Yes.
Other than that, like I said, Felipe Jerkovic, multi-year deal, Andretti Formula E team.
Congrats to him. Congrats.
May tune into that to see. Formula E sounds like a bunch of RC cars.
Formula E is actually pretty interesting.
It's entertaining. No,
It's
really with the attack zones, with the playing field. I mean, it's fun. It's fun racing. But
they raced in Homestead this past season.
Yeah, the sound though. The sound is just
you can't take that away.
No,
you can't take that experience away.
You can't. And well, it's just like I love GT3 racing because of the sound of the cars. I love specifically the Lamborghinis, the way it pops. I love hearing it. Same thing with Formula 1 and V12.
Hear the person next to me after a race.
Say that again?
That was good. That was
you
good.
You like that?
That was good. That was good.
But anyways, other than that, open wheel stuff, nothing else really going on. We did have, totally switching topics to WEC though, before we get into local racing and NASCAR. You had Alpine winning the 6 hours of Fuji. Then we have one more race to go, which is Bahrain, not Qatar. Got that messed up in the live stream because I get those two confused. Really good championship fight. Very equal right now when it comes to BOP, when it comes to what happened in Fuji. So very excited to see what's going to happen in Bahrain. But other than that, Chad, local racing report, 26 minutes in. We're on fire.
We are on a roll today.
We are ripping. We
are headed to Salmon Valley Speedway in Salmon, Indiana. They had the IMCA Modifieds, the IMCA Sport Compacts, Wichita Superstock, WISSOTA.
Sorry. You didn't see me before. I couldn't get it to light, so I had to do it again. Sorry.
Renegade stocks and mini stocks. Here's your top three in all A-main features. Started fourth, finished third in the number 0, Alan Tabor. Started first, finished second, the number 48, David Saluk. And started fifth, came home with the IMCA Modified Feature win, the number 47R, Alan Riley. IMCA Sport Compacts. Started second, came home third, the number 20, Justin Nelson. Started fifth, came home second, the number 09, Breckton Tinker. Started first, came home with the IMCA Sport Compact Feature win, Rodney Wagner. Now with the Wichita, WISSOTA Superstock, not entirely sure how they say that, feature. Started fifth, came home third in the number 185, Zane Lemaire. Started seventh, came home second, the number 05, with a little thing at the end. Elijah Gase. Started first, came home first in the WISSOTA Superstock, number 42, Chris Fuller.
A little thing.
I almost said comma, but that's not correct.
Bro, apostrophe?
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead.
This is a fantastic episode, dude. This is a great episode. He's muted because he's laughing so hard now.
Chad needs to go back to freaking first grade, folks. He doesn't know the difference between a comma and an apostrophe.
I know the difference. I just couldn't think of the name of an apostrophe. I couldn't think of
Chad
the word apostrophe.
Not on
Renegade Stock. Started third, came home third in the number 2, Brackton Tinker. Started fourth, came home second, the number 17X, Travis Schumante. And started second, came home with the feature win in the number 814, Cale Tinker. Now for our mini stocks. Started second, came home third in the number 13, Keith Laurie. Started third, came home second, the number 001, Lindsey Tabor. And started first, came home with the mini stocks feature win in the number 0, Adam Whitman. If you would like your local short track shouted out on the Flag to Flag podcast, email flagtoflag10@gmail.com or hit us up on any of our social media platforms. Listen out for those at the end of the episode. Make sure you go to your local short track this weekend and bring a friend. This weekend, for the Flag to Flag at the track, I will be at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway for Breast Cancer Awareness Night, helping out a few of the Legend cars, and on Friday night for Friday night practice, I will be practicing a legend car that I will be running in the All-American 400.
Oh, sick.
I am super excited. I'm a little nervous. I've been back on the sim. I've been back in the gym, working out, trying to get better.
I thought you were about to start spitting something there. Back on the sim, back in the gym. I thought you were about to go Eminem on my ass. So
No, but also tomorrow, mainly Thursday. I don't really know if there's anything going on, but Thursday I'll be in Gatlinburg for Slammed Enough.
nice.
Just for a day, going with some college buddies, hanging out, having a good time. But yeah.
Also, slightly flag to flag will be also at another track or event. I told you this. But
Yeah.
I'll
In
be
Detroit,
at the
right?
I'll be at the M1 Concourse in Pontiac, Michigan for the American Speed Festival Saturday, Sunday. Might upload some content of some pretty awesome race cars from
Oh no.
any discipline that you would want. Oh, yes.
We're good. I hear you. I see you.
Oh, I freeze?
Yes, we're good.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, we'll see some pretty sick cars there. I'm curious how this is going to edit out because I'm not going to chop anything. I'm literally just going to upload it all. Either way, we'll both be at the track this week. So now, NASCAR. Kansas was a thriller. Chad, I want to know your thoughts on the Denny Hamlin move. Because I think there's multiple sides of this. I'm curious to hear what you have to say.
I didn't expect anything different. To me, it don't matter who you are. I don't care if I own that car or not. I'm racing for the win.
Fair point. Yeah.
Denny Hamlin said it on his podcast. He goes, I don't show up to the racetrack in a 2311 shirt. I show up in a JGR shirt.
Yep.
Because that's who I work for.
Exactly.
I don't think he would have done anything different. I don't think he should have done anything different. I don't think Bubba Wallace would have done anything different.
But I will have to ask, would the conversation be different?
Because it's Bubba Wallace.
If roles were flipped when it comes to, or maybe another JGR driver, or maybe it was Reddick, and it was Hamlin that was getting door into the wall, would there be the same kind of situation happening? Did he say the same thing?
I wouldn't be surprised if the roles were reversed. I wouldn't be surprised if Denny got out of the car and be like, I'm proud of him. I would have done the same thing.
We don't know, because we've seen Denny on the receiving end of these things and not be too happy.
Well, also, he didn't wreck him. Like,
Fair.
He moved him up the track. It's overtime. It's the second overtime finish. You just got done sitting under the red flag. You're antsy. I mean, it's the last lap, turn 4.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. He definitely ruined it for both of them, though. He definitely ruined it for both of them. I will have to say that.
Yeah, but oh my goodness. So but the ending of that race, for me, raises 2 questions.
Okay.
1, is Chase Elliott a championship threat? Is Hendrick as a whole a championship threat?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I think so, because you had Byron have a terrible day, came home with the top 10. I mean, horrendous day.
Yeah.
Larson was up there all day long. Bowman got killed when Byron slid up the track and SVG had nowhere to go. So, I mean, he was just a matter of happenstance. I can't remember. He was running around probably top 15, top 12.
We have had five races so far in the playoffs. We are halfway through the playoffs now. Question is now, is Toyota a force? Toyota has won 3 of the 5 playoff races.
Yep.
Ford has won 1. Chevy has won 1.
Yeah.
Is it too early to count out Ford? Is it too early to count out Penske?
No.
You think Penske's gonna like? I don't know here.
So looking at the standings as they are right now, I'm really worried about Logano, especially at the Roval, because he's only plus 13 to the good. And so I'm worried about him. I'm not worried about
Blaney.
really not worried about Blaney because obviously he's locked in.
Yeah, he's locked.
So you have those two guys right there. Austin Cindric, he needs a prayer, which won't happen. He's gone. He's eliminated for sure. I'm worried about Joey Logano because
watch him go win the Roval. Watch him go win the Roval.
If Cindric wins the Roval, I will. No, I can't. No.
I will. Be careful because I'll hold you to it.
I know you wouldn't. And if he wins the Roval, I would not. No, we're not even going.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it because then you're gonna clip it and make it seem like I said it.
No, okay, I won't do that. I do want to know. Is it like shave your head or something?
Something like that, or get a tattoo of like the number 2.
Oh, I would have held you to that. Me and Jesse would have held you to that.
Yeah, we are not doing that. If Austin Cindric wins, then he got bailed out by Penske. Either way, so I'm worried about Logano because of the fact that it's the Roval. He's only plus 13 to the good. When you have Bubba Wallace, who's a good road course racer, Tyler Reddick, who's a great road course racer, Ross Chastain, who can be up there. Like Ross Chastain has won at road courses before, and then you have like a Cindric who may come out and just try to outpoint people. It's like I am worried about Joey Logano making it through, but right now it's a Toyota and a Chevy battle. I don't think a Ford will win the championship. I don't think they will.
Wow.
Because of what's happening with Logano right now. I mean, Logano got screwed in that wreck, right? No. So because you have Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, Ford. Like, I think there's only going to be one Ford left, and then you have 7 other manufacturers there split evenly. So, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen because Kyle Larson's basically locked in. Genuinely, I'm worried about Denny Hamlin.
That, honestly.
Plus 48 to the good and probably not going to get stage points.
He's not a road course racer.
No, I don't know his stat. I wish I could pull up his stats. I'm actually very curious. Can I pull up his stats?
I don't know.
I can't pull up his stats. Shoot. I was going to pull up his stats. If he doesn't get any playoff, like stage points, watch out. Because, I mean, if you have Tyler Reddick win and somehow Joey Logano is able to generate stage points or any of those drivers below him, I mean, like, Christopher Bell's going to finish better than Denny Hamlin. Byron's going to finish better than Hamlin. Briscoe's probably going to finish better than Hamlin.
Yeah.
He's going to be right there on that cut line. And if he has a bad day, watch out. Championship hopes gone down the drain.
And, okay, and then one more thing I want to talk about before we get into our picks and all this other stuff. I was sitting in class today. And I got done early, so I was scrolling through TikTok. And I saw a video by the motorsports enthusiast.
Which one did you see?
About an insane stat.
Oh, the 38 car?
John, go ahead. You know what? I'm even gonna.
So, Chad's muted himself. Finally, he stopped talking. I'm kidding. Throws out, rage quits. Long story short, Zane Smith flipped this weekend, right? On September 28th at Kansas. 22 years ago, to the day, we had another driver flip. Also, in the 38 car. I love coincidences and I love things like this, but it is a 1, and I did the math because I had ChatGPT help me, 1 in 660 million that would happen again. You have better odds of winning the lottery. You have better odds of getting struck by lightning. You have better odds of flipping a coin 28 times in a row and landing on head every single time than for this to happen. Chad goes and tries it. We will be here for eternity. Okay, here we go, Chad. Let's try this live. All right, it doesn't matter. Heads or tails, one side 28 times in a row.
So what am I doing? Am I grabbing it and flip it? Am I letting it hit the ground? What am I doing?
Just grab and flip.
Oh, that was just bad. All right,
here we go.
All right, I need tails. What? 26 more
27
times?
more times.
27 more times. Here we go.
Let's go.
Fuck heads.
See, there you go. So we can't even get one. So yeah,
No.
a stupid statistic. Stupid. Also, to make it even crazier, 15 years ago, Casey Kane rode the wall of Bristol in the 38 car. I don't know what it is about the 38 car, but you better watch out because you may be up against the wall or flipping at some point.
Well, we got to wait another 22 years.
Gotta wait maybe another 7. Because it was, well, I guess 2003 to 2010. So, I don't know. Either way, that was a crazy stat. But let's talk about the next race. We've got the Roval. We have all 3 series there. I'm
super excited to see the trucks at the
trucks are going to be epic. Like, they are going to... If you want to see...
They're going to destroy some stuff. They're going to destroy
100%. I would not be surprised if you see some cars trucks get airborne jumping over the turtles. Because those turtles do not... Play nice. Roval predictions. Let me check the entry list. I
already have my prediction for the Roval.
Tell me.
Wait, is that it? No, never mind. I was about to say, I think the car is sitting right behind you. All right, hold on. Grab the 2 cars sitting right behind you. All right. The car's going to look like that, but...
Oh, Chad. Oh!
But grab the other car. Grab the other car. Car's going to look like that first one, but it's going to have that number on it.
Mr. SVG.
I mean, how can you not pick him?
Fair point. I saw like this flash before my eyes. Like I literally was about to have like breakdown if I dropped this.
Wait, hold on. Where's your Kyle Busch Rebel Bourbon one? That was so funny this past weekend. That was so funny.
So you want to know something crazy? I can't get this off the stand because they glue it. So it's a whole alcohol based schemes. So so for example.
Oh, is it just so kids won't play with them?
Yep. So you have this one, which if I can get it up, actually I can't get it open. Dale Jr.'s Budweiser late model, right? But it has this attached to it. They do this and they glue it on purpose so kids won't roll around and play with them. Because it's promoting alcohol sponsorship. They did the same thing with this Rebel Bourbon diecast. And so now I will have
John can't play with his diecast.
I can't play with my damn diecast. Thanks, Lionel. Ruining childhood memories forever. I just want to play with my alcohol car. That should be a clip. But yeah, so they glued it right here. But honestly, this thing is sick. I was gonna put like the car up on the shelf, have the bottles behind it, be really nice and cinematic. But no, I can't take it off unless I want to drill through glue. So it's now going up on my top shelf. That's
top
an alcohol
shelf bourbon.
reference.
Anyway,
thank you. Alcohol reference. You got it.
But
prefrontal cortex is finally loading in.
Yes.
So you're going SVG.
Yeah. Who are you going?
I was going to check the entry list because I want to see if. Give me SVG.
Okay.
If not SVG, give me freaking Allmendinger. Like SVG, Allmendinger, Byron, top three. Give me that's the podium.
Because we do that in NASCAR.
Yeah, give me a podium. SVG, Byron, Allmendinger, top 3, bingo. That's a lock for the century. So, anyways, that's what's happening in a NASCAR Cup Series. So you picked Max and SVG. I picked Piastri and SVG. Interesting choices there by all of us. So,
all right. No way
For 45 minutes?
No way.
Record episode.
Record timing on this one.
Record timing. I think that should wrap up today's episode of the Flag to Flag podcast. I don't have anything I can wave, but I will. What do you have? What are you going to do? Oh, you have the checkered flag. Chad has the appropriate flag for this episode. We have reached a checkered flag in his Flag to Flag podcast. Make sure to hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, so you can share this with other race fans. And if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to rate us on Spotify as well. And stay tuned for all of our social stay tuned for all of our social content at Flag to Flag podcast on every social media platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. It is at Flag to Flag _podcast. We've reached the checkered flag. Chad has waved it. This is our fastest episode to date. And
is it actually?
One of our quickest. Yeah. I think it's one of our, yeah. And we will see you all next week when we recap everything that happened in Singapore, the Roval madness that will come of this weekend, and what's coming up in the racing world next week. We will see you next time.